Hello friends, welcome to my update 2 of my low buy year in the year 2025. I am so excited to give you an update on my buying and purchasing habits this month, as well as what piqued my interest and what I may or may not resisted, the empties that are leaving my collection, whether it's empties or decluttered items that are leaving my collection this month, and an update on my reverse Rouge challenge. So I'm trying to not hit Rouge at Sephora this year, and I'm trying to be more consciously consuming makeup and beauty products. So all of that is coming up. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. So for the month of February, I, drum roll, did not purchase anything. I didn't purchase beauty related. So I didn't purchase any makeup. I didn't purchase any hair care or body care or perfume. Nothing. Nada. Zero things in the beauty category from Sephora. So my balance of purchase from at Sephora this year is still zero. I'm very proud of myself. There have been years in the past where I have reached Rouge by March or April. I'm really ashamed to say. So, you know, to be in the month of March, beginning of March, which is when I'm filming this video, to have not purchased a single thing from Sephora is weirdly a win for me. I know it sounds so silly, but yeah, it's a big accomplishment from rehabilitation sort of my shopping addiction, and I'm just very, very proud of it. Now, there have been products that have tempted me, and I will just briefly touch upon them because I think it's important to let you know my thinking process. And this isn't to tempt you into buying anything, but I do want to be honest and tell you the things I was looking at and that made me sort of curious and tempted to purchase. So I do want to point them out and let you know what I thought about them. So the first thing, and I'll put some pictures up from Trend Mood and various other sources, but the first thing that really caught my eye was this cushion foundation, this cream serum hybrid cushion foundation that Morgan Turner was showing on her social media. She got it from, I guess the brand is called Age 20 or something. It's a Korean or Japanese brand, actually Japanese brand, I think. And it just looks so cool. So, I definitely earmark that on my to buy list once I've decreased my foundation numbers, my foundation inventory. And it was such a good exercise to do my foundation or base inventory. I'll link that video if I can up in the cards. I'm not sure. I'm so new to YouTube consistently anyway, posting videos. I think some functions are not available to people who have fewer subscribers, but I'll link it somehow, either here or in the comment section or in the description box. But I did a base product inventory a little while ago, counting all of my foundations, concealers, etc. And you'd be surprised. I mean, it's such a boring category. I know. I don't love to watch it from most creators, but I did that exercise just to give myself, hold myself accountable and just really count the products I have in that category because I didn't think of it as a problem category for me. I'm usually more into lipsticks, blush, and eyeshadows. So anyway, all that is to say, I have many more foundations and base products than I thought I did. And doing that exercise and filming that video is the only thing that kept me from purchasing this cushion foundation, because otherwise the old me, after watching Morgan's video, you know, click, like nothing, no other thought, just done for sure. I'm getting that, you know. And not to mention they seem to be having a sale on that product, so double done. I would have clicked that button so fast on Amazon to get it, to purchase it. And it is so freeing to be free from that rat race, free from that fear of missing out, you know, just, oh my gosh, there's something cool and viral to try, and I'm not even a foundation person, and I don't even have that many foundations. You know, those would be the justification thoughts in my head. Purchasing it, you know, something I can use up easily. I'm gonna go get it. That's easily what I would have done in the past. And now my thoughts are, you just did your base foundation inventory. You have way more foundation than you think you do, and you're project panning your foundations, and it's taking forever, even though, you know, it seems like there's so little of it left, but it takes many uses to get through even a foundation for me personally. and I have too many, and I can wait. I want it, but I can certainly wait. I can wait many, many weeks, many, many months. They will have a sale again, and I won't be buying it to be just rotting away in my drawer while I finish my older foundations. What would be the point, you know? So I'm going to finish my foundations, at least get through a few more before purchasing it, and then watch for a deal and then purchase it. And so those are the sort of mental exercises that flash through my mind while I'm considering, while I'm interested in the product and then deciding against purchasing it. So I've gone through that exercise several times in my head in this past month on a few other products. There was a Rare Beauty blush that was momentarily available. I think they're doing some type of marketing where they let you have it, or the consumers a chance to buy it for a few weeks, and then they take it off the market, and then it comes back again. I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't work for me. I mean, I don't like that. That's just kind of gimmicky. But anyway, I saw from a few YouTubers that I trust, they did get it and they did like it, and it sounded like a better not a better version, but a version of one of my favorite blushes, the MAC Glow Play blushes, where it's kind of creamy but it sets, and it gives you a natural finish, a skin-like finish, because it's a cream, kind of a creamy product, but it sets to a powdery satiny finish, which is something I really enjoy because it means it looks natural and it stays long. So that's what I look for in my blushes. So that piqued my interest, but even without doing my blush inventory, which is something I'm procrastinating on because I know that that's a problem category and the numbers are probably going to be shocking even to myself, but I know I have too much blush, and so I'm free to buy one according to my low buy rules. Just to remind you, I'm allowed to buy 12 items this year in my problem categories, which are highlight, lipsticks, blush, and eyeshadow. I'm allowed to buy 12 products in this year in those categories. But I'm not rushing to get it. Not to mention it's not available right now. Anyway, they're bringing it back. But I'm not tempted or in a hurry to buy that. It might not even be on my list to buy this year, but it's just something that I made a mental note of in my makeup wish list. So the next item, and I think the last one from this month was, this past month in February, was the Chanel release. So they did another spring release since January already. And it's this beautiful, oh, it's so beautiful, face palette of blushes, different stripes, and then as well additional lip balms that I'm just obsessed with, that I am panning one this year, and I just love it so much. And there are additional colors that are right up my alley. Yeah, and then I think, an eyeshadow palette as well that I'm very intrigued by. And the whole collection looks beautiful. Once again, the old me would have just, I may not have bought one of everything, but I am so tempted to, and I would have bought something from that collection easily. But once again, I tell myself, you have too much blush, you have the same colors, you're panning the lip balm right now, and it's taking you forever. And the eyeshadow, you can easily dupe the eyeshadow palette, as much as beautiful as it is. So those are the thoughts that are going through my head, and it's not too big of a challenge to resist so far. So I'm happy to report that is the low buy exercise of February. And now we're going into the items leaving my collection. So I'm going to do a total of all the products that are either emptied or I decluttered this month. I'm going to go really quickly through them because there's just a lot, and some products are not available anymore or from brands that are kind of problematic, so I don't want to focus on them, but I'll just go through them really quick because they are leaving my collection. I use them up, and that's part of my beauty budget, is I'm trying to use up $3,000 worth, use up or declutter $3,000 worth of products this year from my collection. So anyway, Caudalie Rose Toner, Flora Toner. I absolutely love this. It's definitely a repurchase. It's a holy grail. It does not bother my very sensitive skin, and I'm able to balance my skin and moisturize it without irritation, which is a tall order for me because my skin gets red very easily. I'm decluttering 2 lipsticks from the old KKW line, and 2 nude lipsticks. They went bad. They smell heavily of crayons and I cannot use them. I am so sad about it. Once again, that's why I'm project panning so hard this year. I hate to see this happen, and this is going to happen a lot this year to my collection. It's just the way it is, and I'm learning and I'm growing from that. So 2 lipsticks from KKW, decluttered. A declutter, this is a spoiler alert, but a declutter of my Too Faced peanut butter and jelly eyeshadow. This also expired. It no longer performs nearly as well as when I first got it, and you know, I have redundant shades in my collection, so that's definitely leaving my collection. A deluxe sample of Lancome Absolute Eye Cream, Revitalizing Eye Cream. It's like a third of a full size, so I'm definitely counting it because, not to mention, this came from an advent calendar that was very expensive, so I'm definitely still counting a deluxe size product. The full size is something crazy like $200, and it was absolutely luxurious to use. I loved it, enjoyed every drop, but I would never repurchase this or recommend this to anyone, because it was just too expensive and it wasn't worth it. Like, using it was great, but it didn't feel like it wasn't worth a $200 eye cream experience, if that makes sense. This Be Kind base coat, I'm decluttering it because even though there's half left, because it's too thick now. I tried using thinning drops and it doesn't work, so I'm decluttering it. Okay, what else can I tell you about that's more mainstream? I used up, which is so cool, so exciting, a Clarins lip oil for my travel makeup bag. I'm also panning my travel makeup bag, so you can take a look at that. This is another spoiler. But yes, I'm trying to pan a travel makeup bag, and that was part of it, and I used it up completely. So proud of myself. And lastly, Patrick Ta brow gel. So I mostly use this up, but the remnants are getting really thick and kind of how do you call it? It's like ashy looking on my brows. It looks like there's literal glue on my brows, and not in a good way. So this is used up / decluttered. I did enjoy using it. I wouldn't repurchase because I want to try other brow gels, but it was a good brow gel. Okay, so now everything remaining, I'm just gonna go super quick through. So a conditioner, another conditioner, a hair mask, a travel size, a vitamin C toner, niacinamide vitamin C toner, which I actually really love, but it's no longer available. A giant jar of my day cream, a lip balm. I'm so excited. I'm using up a lot of products, you guys. It just makes me so happy. An eye cream, a sunscreen stick, which has gone bad, so it's actually a declutter, which breaks my heart, very expensive, and a facial sunscreen. So those were all the products I used up this month. I will put the price down below. You probably have been seeing the price down below, and I can't wait to total it up because I think it'll be pretty impressive as well. So that's about it for my update. I have not purchased anything from Sephora, so my Rouge balance is 0 right now. I need to purchase $1,000 worth to be a Rouge member this upcoming year. I am pretty confident to say that I don't think that will be happening this year, and that will be the first time in a few years, and that's great for my wallet, and I'm just so happy. So thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know how your reverse Rouge challenges are going, if you're doing them or if you're just doing a low buy. Please let me know. I want us to give each other encouragement and talk about in the community sort of our thoughts and feelings about a low buy or a no buy, and I can't wait to chat with you. Thanks again. I will see you soon. Bye.